senior fellow at the Hudson Institute and has spent a considerable amount of time working on Iranian influence in Iraq and his role as an advisor to Iraq's security and intelligence apparatus. Michael, thank you. Michael, Hisham was receiving threats. We know that he was critical of some groups within the Iraqi security forces. He was also a government advisor. So was there an issue when it came to his protection by the government?
Yeah, there's a lot of issues here, and it's an honor to be able to talk about this well-respected scholar, Iraqi scholar tonight, who has informed Washington, D.C. He's made everybody smart on ISIS in Iraq. And I look at the militias tied to Iran, and he was working on that too. The issue is there's a government entity, Kitab Hezbollah. It's part of the government security forces, unfortunately, that has been making threats against Hashim. And they carried out that threat. So this was carried out by Kitab Hezbollah, an Iraqi militia tied directly to Qasem Soleimani's Quds Force, now Ismail Qani's Quds Force. And he received threats, and he communicated threats to his friends in D.C. that he was getting threats from Kitab Hezbollah. And Kitab Hezbollah is celebrating his death today. And the bad thing about it is this is the same group that's been killing Iraqi protesters, the same group that's been launching rockets and missiles at the U.S.-Iraqi mission against Daesh. And now they killed a scholar, somebody who was advising the prime minister on how to deal with Iranian influence in Iraq and also on ISIS. And they killed him. And they should pay the consequences for this. They should pay a price. And I don't think the prime minister can do anything about it. And that's one of the biggest problems. There was a raid against Kitab Hezbollah 10 days ago. And within 48 hours, after counterterrorism forces risked their lives to capture this terrorist organization, a cell that was launching rockets and missiles at the U.S. base, they were released 48 hours later because the commander-in-chief, Prime Minister Kadhimi, Mustafa Kadhimi, released them because of pressure from Iran, pressure from Abu Fadak, the commander of Kitab Hezbollah, and pressure from Tehran through the Quds Force, through Ismail Qani. And I think the death of Hisham is going to be a breaking point. I think this will be the moment that the United States and our allies will recognize whether or not we have a partner in Baghdad.
So you're saying, Michael, that this was a targeted killing?
We have very good networks inside of Iraq, and the confirmation is they actually saw the Lebanese, the Kitab Hezbollah, the Iraqi Lebanese Hezbollah, or Iraqi Hezbollah. They saw the vehicles leave. We had sources close by. And the person in charge of the security, he's a security advisor for Kitab Hezbollah. His name is Abu al-Asadi. Abu al-Asadi. He has been making these threats, and he's the one that our network is saying knew about the operation, ordered the operation, and facilitated the operation.
Well, Michael, I want to just leave it on the point that you made, which is this could be a moment, again, for Washington to evaluate its relationship with Baghdad and where it goes from there with regard to that. Michael Pregent, we really appreciate your analysis. Thank you.